Hello, I'm Graham Elwood, and you are watching The Political Vigilante. Thank you to everybody that's been supporting this on Patreon below. This is how we get to do independent media, is by folks like you supporting this. And it's really cool, and in times like these, we desperately need it, so I appreciate all of your support. I just released the first bonus video for those at the $10 level. So if you want to go to the $10 level from your current level or start, that's one of the things you get in addition to getting your name in the credits below and all that cool stuff. And getting to pick an article for me to talk about. So this article came out in The Independent, which is a British publication. I'll put the link below in the show notes. Donald Trump's travel expenses in 10 weeks cost U.S. taxpayers as much as Barack Obama spent in 2 years. He spent 7 weekends at Mar-a-Lago in the 10 weeks that he had since he took office, which is more of his hypocritical nonsense. So when he tried to get the travel ban through, when he said he was going to build the wall, all of his followers and everyone within the White House was like, see, he was a man of his word. And I don't like Trump at all, obviously, and I'll give him credit for the sense that he, those are big things. Those are his big campaign things. And that was part of the problem with Hillary's campaign. She just said, I'm with her. She didn't have like a clear plan of what she was going to do. No, I don't know how you listen to Trump for more than 60 seconds and not see that he's a hustler and a scam artist, but he at least had a clear message. But here's some places where he is not sticking to his message at all. And this article goes into quotes he said while Obama was president, saying, oh, all Obama does is golf. There's quotes in here. There's tweets that he posted back in like 2012 and 13. Oh, Obama, he doesn't work. If I was president, I would never golf again. I would be in the White House morning, noon, and night. And it's insane. And the money that he's spending, of course, he wants to increase the military budget by $54 billion. Now, as I've talked about on this show, the military budget under Obama was just under $600 billion. It's like $594 billion, which, as I said, was almost 54% of the budget. He wants to increase that another $54 billion. And what he wants to do is cut the arts programs and social programs. And this article, and I'll go into the actual numbers that the article does, says that if he were to stop going golfing in Florida every goddamn weekend and having his wife stay in Trump Tower in New York City, well, that money actually could go for these arts programs. Here's the numbers. Donald Trump's trips to Florida have already cost U.S. taxpayers at least $24 million, roughly as much as Barack Obama spent on travel in the first 2 years of his presidency. More Trump Republican bullshit. They always claim, oh, the Democrats just tax and spend. They do the same thing. He's the same thing. Bush was golfing and goofing, hunting all the time. He has spent 7 weekends at Mar-a-Lago since taking office 10 weeks ago. It is estimated that each of the trips costs at least $3 million to cover the president's security detail. He's the president. Every president has to have an extensive security detail. They have to know in ahead of time. They can't just, there's so much that goes. If you've ever seen the presidential motorcade, it's insane what has to happen. I remember talking to Mark Maron after he had Obama on his show. He had, when Obama was on Mark Maron's podcast, WTF, and I have clips of it in my documentary, Earbuds, the podcasting documentary. There were sniper teams on Mark Maron's house, on his house, on his neighbor's house. The whole neighborhood got shut down. It was crazy. They built this big tent so you couldn't see how he got in and out, because anyone would want to kill the president of the United States, regardless of who it is. And that was so Obama could just be on an hour podcast with a comedian. You're on a golf course with all these sniper it's got to be insane. And Trump doesn't care. I thought he was going to drain the swamp. More bullshit from him. Obama's travel bill over 8 years of his presidency came to $97 million, an average of $12.1 million a year. As we said, Trump has already spent $24 million. The New York Police Department has confirmed that it costs between $127,000 and $146,000 a day to protect the First Lady and their son while they reside in Trump Tower. They don't want to stay in the fucking White House. That other building that all of our taxes go for. When he has, when he talks with the Chinese president, that's going to be an average of $2.4 million. It'll be an average of $2.4 million a week on his Florida trips. And again, Obama spent $97 million in 10 months. Which, start adding that up. Start adding that up. Trump administration is looking to make up $597 million in cuts to government departments. Just less than 600 million security arrangements for Mr. Trump's Mar-a-Lago visits are estimated to cost taxpayers over the course of his term. So if he keeps going to Mar-a-Lago like this, it'll cost the $600 that he wants to cut. And as I said, he wants to increase military spending by $54 billion. Here's a tweet from May 21st, 2016 from Little Trumpy. While our wonderful president was out playing golf today, the TSA is falling apart, just like our government. Airport's a total disaster. Well, this idiot's golfing. Can you believe that? With all the problems and difficulties facing the U.S., President Obama spent a day playing golf worse than Carter, he tweeted in October 2014. Just more of his hypocritical bullshit. And I wonder if are any of his supporters catching on to his lies and nonsense? Draining the swamp and filling it with a bunch of corporate people? And so I guess not. Are they just focused on, the Hawaiian judge, that liberal Hawaii is blocking Trump's travel ban. We're going to ban Hawaii. Well, I was just in Hawaii. Everybody there was like, good. We don't want Trump supporters coming here. We don't want them coming here. More hypocritical nonsense, man. And again, more money to the military. It's sickening. Stay vigilant. Point this out. Anybody argues, brings this kind of crap up, give them the stats, show them the numbers. They can say it's fake news all they want. Ask them, well, how much do you think it costs for the president, any president, to travel? What the travel detail is. It's all out there. Thanks for watching, you guys. Like and subscribe. Patreon's below, and it's so cool to see you guys sharing these videos on social media. Thank you so much for spreading the word. The numbers keep going up, and it's fantastic, and I love doing this. Thank you.